Today I am feeling the feeling of love. Card flew out earlier today was love story. So there's some of you out there who are about to experience, it's like the beginning of a love story. It feels like a going inside of, to go see a movie that you know is going to be good. And you're like excited, or seeing someone that you really like and it makes you feel off on the inside. That is the feeling that I get. Feels like there's been some healing that has been done. That has some hearts have been healed, some feelings, some emotions, some healing has taken place, and allowed some vulnerability and some openness to come in. It's good. Some of you got out of some controlling relationships. Ooh. Ooh, I don't even want to say controlling. They were just intense. They were intense. They were relationships that, ooh, that you needed to be broken free from. And so there's this, ooh, it's like, yes. But there's still a, I don't want to say that, okay, so you didn't need to get out of those relationships, but it hasn't really tarnished your attitude about love. Like, you just didn't want to, I don't want to say you didn't want to, or you needed to be out of that relationship, needed to come out of that relationship, whatever it was, didn't want to be in that relationship. However you want to word it, there was just some relationships out there that needed to be released. And so, I got distracted, I'm sorry. So, yeah, there's those. What was that? Karmic love. Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, there you go. Ones that had a significant impact. There's some relationships that had significant impact in your life. Either they were controlling or they were bringing you down, but they changed something. Something about these relationships changed something in you, changed something about your life. Something significant. It brought a lot more meaning to something, or it took away something from your life, regardless, whether it provided or it took away. There's a lot of you who experienced a relationship that was significant, and it feels like some of you are coming out of that. And while there's a great relief of coming out of it, it has not tarnished your feelings about love, though. There's still very much a desire to have love. Okay, let's see what's going on with the collective energy for love. Center energy, please. Shadow work and liberation. I feel like that's exactly what has released. Oh, wow. That's why I said some of you are getting out of some heavy relationships. I said controlling, but that was the word I don't know what that beep was. That was the word that I could feel. Restricted. But yeah, it's like some of you have come out of that. Yes, definitely. You've come out of that, liberated yourself, freed yourself from any type of relationships or bad vibes, bad energy. It feels like some of you have dug deep and realized what you want from a relationship, as well as how you have been behaving in a relationship, and realizing that, hey, it's not always somebody else's fault. Sometimes you're just not a good partner. Sometimes you're a cheater. Sometimes you're a looky-lure. Sometimes you're a liar, whatever it is. And that's coming out kind of sharp. But sometimes you're a procrastinator. Sometimes you're more committed to work. Whatever that is for you, it's like you're coming to terms with it. You have to say it to yourself. I mean, it is what it is. Like, and by you saying that, that's where that liberation comes in. By you being completely honest with yourself about what your shadows are, what your darknesses are, whatever that is. I don't know why I had to do that wink thing, but whatever that is for you, you're bringing them to light, and it's freeing you. And by it freeing you, it's opening up this space, right? And in that space, it's allowing more love to come in. Because now you're realizing, hey, if I fix these things, I can love better. And people can love me better. And so the love starts to flow in. Okay. I see ending, and I see self-love. Okay, I feel like that ending is, you know, the end of that right there, that and the self-love. I definitely feel like that's exactly what you've been doing and you're doing more of. Tell me what the bottom energy is, please. Opening up. Okay, that's what the heart of the matter is. Again, or that's digging down deep. That's what you really want to get to. It says, I've closed the door before, but I'm now ready to let you in. Remember I said it, you've let go of a love, but you're still open to it. It's not like you're tarnished by your past experiences in love. You still feel good about them. You still are wanting and allowing for it to come into your life. Remember I said you're opening up to some vulnerability. Some of you are really just sinking in and saying, how can I do this better this time? How can I be better this time? You're recognizing that there were moments in your relationships where you could have come clean, or you could have spoke your mind, or you could have said something more sincere, or you could have bared your heart, but you didn't. And you're recognizing when those opportunities were, and you're like, this time, and I say this time, but basically what you're saying is, this time around, when I get to that point of fear, or I don't want to let them know how bad that hurt me, or I don't want to talk about that, or whenever you get to that point of where you're about to pull back, you're recognizing those, you're seeing those in your relationships, and this time around, you're like, nah, I'm going to start speaking up, and I'm going to say what I need to say. I'm really going to face my feelings, and I'm going to be vulnerable. It's beautiful. Inner conflict that shows up in your past. It showed up in the reverse. So that's done. I think you're coming more and more into terms with who you are and what you desire, especially just in your life in general, and not from a selfish place. It's just like, you know what? I desire happiness. I desire true love. And that really has to start with me. I have to forgive myself for the past ways that I behave and move forward. I have to know and set the intention from this forward moment now that I'm going to live out my life and be the person that that I want others to be for me. So inner conflict, that going back and forth, you're really settling into your confidence a lot more. Continue to do the self-love that you've been doing. Do more of it. For those of you out there who haven't truly really started, start. It's really, really helping. It's really, really making a difference. I knew that was going to happen. All right, let's keep it moving really quick before it gets too bad. At the top, what's on your mind is celebration. When are you really going to be happy? Like, when are you, and I don't mean like none of you are happy. I mean it in the sense of like where you're really free. Like, everybody has a different state of happiness, right? What the happiness means to them. And you are looking for that. A lot of you out there are just like, hey, I'm looking to be happy. I think that I've paid my dues. I've done what I needed to do. I just want to be happy. I just want to be loved. I just want to be good. You just want to be happy. You just want to be happy. You've had the bitter, you've had the sweet, you've felt everything. Some of you feel like you've really truly felt everything, and that now you're just ready to really sit back and allow yourself a little more of an easier life. Oh, tough beginnings. Yeah. Okay. Tough beginnings is showing up in your future, but and I'm going to clarify it, but it's not like tough, like it's about to be hard. I think this tough beginnings is because whoever's coming in, I think you're going to be skeptical as hell about it. It says it's not going to be easy, but I'm willing to fight for our love. Yeah, that's interesting because, see, I feel like you're very open to love. So I'm not understanding why this right here, but I think it's because, felt it, feel it, got it. It's because this right here that's how it's going to hit you. Does this look like this planet is smacking into this? I don't know what's happening here, but it looked like it's something impacting the heck out of something. And that's how it's going to feel. You're going to be standing and pow, just this feeling of whoa, whoa. It's going to be, and it's going to scare you. It's going to scare you. Because it feels so familiar to the feeling that you had with past lovers where you didn't quite do so well. And you're like, ooh, I said I wasn't going to go for those types. Or, ooh, I said I wasn't going to do that again. And so then this person comes along and it ignites a lot of those old feelings. And it makes you want to have a lot of those old behaviors. And you are trying to figure out, is this really, really love? And is it okay for you to exhibit these behaviors? Or is this a test that you're being tested to see if you're going to fall back on past behaviors? I hope that came out right. I hope that made sense, because I know what I know, but I hope it made sense. Okay. Shuffle. Okay. What's next, please? Making an effort. Yeah, that's exactly what it is that I'm describing. That's what your concern is. You're concerned with that. Like, am I supposed okay, this person's going to do that as well. This person's going, wow. This is cute. Probably why I'm getting all those love and hip hop, love and basketball, love story things. This person that's coming in likes you. And like it says, I'm willing to fight for our love. And this one says, I'm willing to put in the work to have a happily ever after. This person is going to be serious about pursuing you. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. You, however, viewer, are skeptical. You're skeptical. You're skeptical of you're skeptical of their actions, their behaviors. It's like you don't trust them because you haven't quite experienced this before. This is like the love that you're really like this. Oh, this is the love that you've been calling in. This is the love that in your most quiet times or your intimate moments or in your thoughts, what you perceive to be love, what love feels right for you. This is what that person's going to be doing, and you're like, it's almost like you're like, and you're afraid. It seems like there's a little bit of fear there as well because, oh, this one's doing all the right things, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back. How this one's going to feel if this one doesn't work out. But we're not thinking about that. We're being more present in the moment, and we're accepting of the love that's showing up for us. That's where our mindset would be most beneficial. Yeah, don't be afraid of this. Don't be afraid of this. You're a little skeptical of it, but you shouldn't be. This person's going to put in the work because you have, and you've forgiven. You've done your shadow work. You've done your shadow work. Your inner conflict, your liberation here. I want to take that. You're opened up. You've done the work. You've done the work. Your love's coming in. Oh, see it. Unrequited came in, but it's in the reverse. This person loves you. Yeah, this person loves you. They're going to show you a lot of affection and a lot of love. They're going to do it. They're going to show it to you, and you are going to be like, what is this? Like, what is this? Even to the point where you probably be like, is this a stalker? Should I be worried? No, you shouldn't. You should roll. Oh, wow. I mean, within reason, but it's almost, it's like, it's all the things that you didn't think, like, oh, wow, some of you actually are about to feel like Pretty Woman. Like, this person's buying gifts. This person dotes and gives affection, but just enough because, to where it's not smothering. And for some reason, it doesn't even matter because it always feels like their touch feels right to you. Oh, it's so, it's so, I was going to say it's so gross because it's so cute. But it's love. This person's going to love you. Definitely. And even though even though we see that you're open, this person makes you clam up. They make you ice up. Because they're trying to thaw you back out. You think that you're unthawed. You think that you're open. But there is just a little bit of it, of you that's still scared. Because you've been burned by love before. And you know that. You want good love. But when it comes in front of you, you have to let it in. You have to let it in when it comes in front of you. Don't forget that. What's next, please? What are you hoping for? Oh. Obsession comes in, right? Now, it's interesting because this deck has another card on here. This card says obsession. But this card does not feel like obsession to me, like the fatal attraction obsession, right? This card feels like, see, obsession has such a strong connotation behind it, but it says, I'm obsessed with you and our memories. It's almost killing me. Well, at least they said almost. But obsession, it's like you want that. Like you've called in this tremendous love. You called in somebody who's going to love you ferociously. Well, ferociously sounds dangerous, but somebody who's going to come in and love you wholeheartedly, completely and fully. You've called in almost where that you want to be on their mind. You want to do all kinds of things with them. You want quiet moments, busy moments, beautiful moments. You want all these adventures with this person. You want to be a part of this person's life, and you want them to want you to be a part of theirs the same. You've called this love in. This is what you've hoped for. And I say the word obsessed. You've heard for someone obsessed with you, but not in a negative way, not in an unhealthy way, just in a way that just makes you feel fully and completely loved. Your level of healthy obsession. Wow. It feels really great. It's kind of funny that some of you are going to be so thrown off by this person. They're going to be like, yeah. And you're going to be like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Like, you're going to be, it's going to be unbelievable because you don't even recognize how beautiful you've become because of this shadow work and the way that you've liberated yourself and cleansed yourself of all that negativity and all that. You've really done a lot of great inner work, and you're not going back and forth anymore. You're freeing your mind. You freed yourself. You freed those limiting beliefs that you had about love and relationships. You are ready. Yep. Ending. And this is, yeah, I know endings are painful, but it's best that we move on for now. I said, yeah, but that's not an ending of, this is an ending like, the work, the shadow, it's the end. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm listening and I'm trying to get the thoughts out at the same time, or the words out at the same time. Okay, because some of you, as soon as I said the word ending, it was like this panic, like, oh, well, wait a minute, we had all this good news and now this is ending. Okay, when that happens a lot. Just like that's why sometimes I have to stop on some of the cards, because I can feel some of the energy like, whoa, wait. No, don't start freaking out. No, ending. Okay. This is an ending like the death card ending. This is like a rebirth ending. This is because everything that you've done in the past when it comes to this shadow work, this inner conflict, and this liberation, right? All of this opening up, all of that, it has prepared you and for this rebirth. the old love that you remember, the old love that you learned from, that you, like I said, you recognize these different behaviors and these different responses that you did throughout your relationships. You're recognizing them. You've learned the lessons. All that is gone. That's gone. It's ended. You're about to have a new, fresh start in relationship. I like a real legit fresh start relationship with somebody who loves the pants out of you. Your love manifest has come in. Yeah. Your love manifest is coming. It has come in. I'm just listening to see if there's anything else. All right, so let's... Okay, it says watching you. Okay, so really quick, we're going to wrap it up right now. And I never did this before, but let's give it a try. Let's get one card message from one side and then one card message for you, viewer. Love message to each other, okay? So what partner that's coming in, this person that's coming in for you to love you beautifully, what is this person saying to you? One message that this person is saying to the viewer right now. Cute. All right, I'm going to tell you. And what are you saying, viewer? What are your feelings? What are your feelings? That's why. Okay, so the feelings from the person that's coming in is moving secretly. I love it. It says, I'm moving in silence. Things will change soon. So, yeah, they're coming for you. They're definitely coming. You're not going to see it coming. It's gonna really just come out of nowhere. It really, really is. So, they're keeping everything hush hush because they're going to show you. They're going to show you what they mean when they come in. And it might be on purpose that they're moving very secretly because the energy that you have is runner. Like I said, you're gonna be like, what is this about? You're gonna be hesitant to allow this love to come in. It says, I'm not ready to accept what you have to offer, but you are. Oh, but you are. And that's why they're going to move secretly. And then, bam, before they know it, they're going to be up on you because you might try to do this. You might try to do this. You might try to run. Don't run. You have manifested a great relationship, a great love, and enjoy it.